Hey y'all, it's VJ.
It's Jame.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Shooters.
Shooters. I'm gonna say bye. I got thrown off because 3, 2, 1. TikTok, man. You're messing up everything.
You don't feel like doing that over here, good?
Nope.
Okay, good.
We're only 20 seconds in. Y'all will live.
Our sip that we're sipping on is called the Black Widow because it is spooky season, guys. Woo! It's the first weekend of October, and you know Jame has been waiting for this for the last like 3 or 4 months. So in this we have
blackberries, lemon juice, tequila, agave, and sparkling soda sparkling water and orange bitters.
yes. Cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things
We wish we had. Clink, clink, clink. No. Can't drink it through the straw.
You keep trying to drink it through that straw, girl. So our shooter comes from our past guests. I love when people send us stuff.
Okay. I mean, yes, we do.
It was from Ike.
Oh, okay.
And Ike sent us to our A Sip and a Shot Instagram page a like reel or some shit.
Yeah.
And it was going to be a social media week also, so it was perfect for that. It was. I'm not gonna play it. I'll post it to the damn story.
Okay.
I'll post it in the story. But it was about how this woman's husband kept playing the video game.
Oh, uh-huh.
And so she made him breakfast.
Oh, this is why you said we could talk about this on the podcast. Uh-huh.
She made him breakfast and fed him.
Yeah, she fed it to him.
While he was playing, so he didn't have to stop playing the game.
And she also gave him some water, like
held the cup.
Yeah, held the cup up.
Now, we've never discussed this, and
it's a sensitive topic for some people.
It's a very sensitive topic for me, so I figured a shooter would be great, so I don't like go off on a tangent.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I have a allotted amount of time to state my opinion and go from there.
Well, why don't you get that, knock it out right now? State your opinion.
And it's funny because one of my friends on Instagram, she had just bought her fiance a PS5, and she had posted a story like, "Why did I buy this?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Girl, I wish you would have told me, because I would have been like, abort mission."
I'm not buying it. Now, if you already play it, okay. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead. You got this.
I am not a fan of men playing video games.
If you do not know how to manage your time.
If you do not know how to manage your time.
Yes.
If you not allow, I'm trying to be PC. If you know how to spend time with me, and when I want to do stuff, we can do that. But like, if I have to ask you, when are you getting off the game because you play so much, that's a problem for me. I hate PlayStation. Period. I'm never going to be the girl to get you a PlayStation 5. I'm not getting you no game. I'm not getting you a controller. I'm not getting none of that shit because I feel like it triggers me and it brings a bad part of me out, uncharacteristic part of me. But still like calm or cognizant enough to not like throw it in some water or damage it. Because I remember doing that once in my life to Darian. We had Nintendo, and he made me mad, so I turned it off before he could save like his Pokemon or something like that. But it was like not Nintendo 64, like Nintendo from the 90s. Yeah. And my little brother got so mad at me, and we were like, he had to be like 5 or 6, and he was so bad. And if I was not scarred from that, I think I would have done it to my ex. Like I think I really would have like unplugged it because it pissed me off so bad.
So. Okay.
And for damn sure, am not gonna feed his ass while he's playing the game. You wanna know why? Because you need to put the game on pause and have breakfast with me. I cooked the breakfast. I cut it up in small pieces. I made what you like, how you like your food, and you can't get off a mother game. That has never happened. I just had to wait until. Whew.
Yep. Yeah. You know, sometimes
that part
you just gotta let people let it out, you know?
And you know, when you first start dating,
Uh-huh.
it's real cute because like you be like all up, like, oh yeah, he's playing the game.
He want to spend all his time.
Cute, you know, like he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. It's real cute, you know. But you know what it is? I feel like I'm talking a whole lot, but I don't care. Now, the ladies understand. I know y'all understand. It's not you playing the game, it's you playing the game online with your friends.
Okay.
That, I think, is what is that tipping point for me. Because when you're just playing by yourself, it's a little easier for you to get off. But when you're playing with your friends,
it's harder to get off.
It's harder to get off. Well, I can't get off. Like, you can't save it. No, it don't work like that. And I remember the memory cards to save the game.
Not when it's on. No.
You can't
if it's
push
a live
pause.
game. If it's a live game, it don't work like that. Some games you can save, some games you can't. Now, if this is a stress reliever for your man, you know, you have your stress relievers, he has his stress relievers.
Well, while I'm being stressfully relieved, and then play the game. But when I'm home, don't play the game.
You're not stressed when you stressed all the time. That sounds crazy.
I don't want logic. I do not want your logic.
Somebody has to be
I don't
logical
want your
on this
logic.
podcast for once. Somebody has to do it.
But then I'm always like, well, just not always, used to be. Well, tell me what you're stressed out about. I mean, I understand, in my right mind, I understand the whole why they want to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, this is how they
And so that you just want to like be
and
by
like
yourself.
not talk about like how I am when I'm on TikTok.
Yes.
I don't want to really talk to you.
Or were you watching Grace for the millionth time? I'm just saying.
I feel like
everybody has their thing.
But I can turn Grace off.
Mm-hmm.
I can pause Grace.
But if you really like going through some like I really just want to be by myself
then
in
tell
the
me
bed.
Then tell me that.
I think you
That's
know that.
but I think no, fuck that. Sorry, I've been trying not to.
I think you know that.
I'm sorry. Woo! I try not to cuss, but F that. I hate the game. And I feel like, you know what, once I can relieve that, I can really go to another stage in my life. But
I think so. I agree.
I can't let that go. And my ex, he was like, in the beginning, he was really good about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end, it was like not a full straw, but a half a straw.
Oh.
It wasn't the straw that broke it, but it was a full big ass straw, but it wasn't the straw that broke it.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't like it. I don't like it. And
Okay.
I'm not changing on it. But then I'm like, do you want someone who's like, oh, it's like, well, what are we doing? What are we doing today?
all up under
Yeah,
you. What
all
you
up
gonna
under you.
do?
Do you want someone who... I hate the game. I'm damn sure ain't.
You wanna watch Grace again? You wanna watch again?
I don't ask anyone to watch Grace with me.
You watch. He ain't asked you to play the game with him. So I guess y'all are even.
But you know, I think some men want you to play the game with them.
Some
Do
guys
you know how to play the game?
No, I've played. You know what it was? The control vibrated a little too much. It was Call of Duty, and I was not told that the controller is gonna shake vigorously while you're playing, and that threw me off a little bit. And I was like, you know what?
This is not for me.
You can have it back because I don't appreciate the fact that you didn't say that. But sometimes, I mean, it all depends. Now, if like I have gone over to somebody's house and they were like, oh, come over, we're gonna eat food or whatever, order in, and then he sat there playing the game the whole time.
That was it for you?
I'm gonna go home. I don't have an attitude, but I didn't sign up. I came to eat and like spend time together, and I'm very much like, oh, we can run errands. Like it doesn't really matter as long as we're like cool
Because when you
together.
play the game, they're not paying attention to you. Like it's not spending time together. That's just being in the same.
And it was like Grand Theft Auto. I mean, like I was like, I don't understand Grand Theft Auto. So what is the purpose of this? Okay, you have how much money in the bank? And then once I get my 10 to 15 questions out, I'm over it. It's like, oh, so you're still gonna play? And I'm sitting there on my. You see I'm playing a game? Okay. Well, I've eaten. So, see you next time. Bye.
Call of Duty, I can't play. I don't get it. And I remember we played Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Because I remember Mortal Kombat from like the 90s.
Mortal Kombat to anything where I can fight
Yeah.
or drive. Cool.
But because it was solo, I remember we're playing it, and he's like throwing out all like special shit,
Mm-hmm.
like the whooshes and the turn kicks. Like I knew he taught me how to
combinations.
kick and punch and jump. That was it.
He was setting you up.
He set me up. I did win a few games, but I'm like, well, how you doing all the combinations and stuff? He's like, you just gotta keep playing and figure it out. No, that's not fair. But
I do want my own gaming system.
Oh, you do? Why?
Because I actually enjoyed it when I was younger. Like, I never...
What gaming system you want?
I would probably get like an Xbox or PS4. Because I do want to play... I want to play the games.
Lied to y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now.
No, I've thought about this for a long time. I even asked Marcus about his, but his girlfriend gave it to her son, so I was like, fine. Because I do want to play, like, I like the fighting games, the driving games. I never had a system. My mother was like, we not buying you one until we got a Wii. But the Wii ain't the same as, like, a PlayStation. And then my cousin had, like, crazy Crash Bandicoot, and, like, the Crazy Taxi driving games. Mm-hmm. And then Brandon had the fighting.
Crazy Taxi! Oh, my God. See, that stuff.
See, there's, like, good games. Yeah. And I was like, I want, like, and I did play, like, maybe Legends of Zelda one time. And I was like, okay. I was, like, really into it. And then just... life got in the way. They were like, we're not buying you another system, whatever have you. But I if I'm in the house, I like to spend my time on my time, so I'm interested in the gaming system. As long as I can learn how to play the game, that's it. I don't know that I want to play with other people. I just want to like zone out and do it. Like I watch crime shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try not to judge you.
I mean, I don't judge you for your habits. So
you do.
No,
because you just brought it up. When you watch Grey's Anatomy for the millionth time, yes, I do.
I'm putting it out there for the viewers to understand that you have your vices.
Yeah, but I don't watch it all the time. Like it's not my whatever.
Okay. Okay. It's like, you know, everybody has their thing.
Do you have anything else you want to say about video games?
No.
I think as long as my person knows how to balance their time, and I feel like this is gonna sound old as hell, my love tank is full, then I'm good. Then you can play it. But
yeah, I like that. I feel like that's the rule for anything.
Like you can't spend all of your time on it.
As long as you know how to balance your time appropriately, and
then I'm good.
You know what to do, when to do. You be alright.
He better not say we gotta watch Grey's Anatomy to go to bed for the millionth time. Like you can go to sleep however you feel like it. I put it right on my phone. You watch whatever you want to watch.
Exactly. Right. He's like, yeah, you could be in here while I play the game. you can chill however you want to chill. You want to throw Grey's Anatomy on while I'm playing the game?
It's a trigger.
Same thing.
I don't even know. I think it's PS. I think it's the PS4. It's not even, I think anything with a P and an S.
So would you rather he's this is
take it up a notch, Jane. Go ahead, take it up a notch.
Would you rather that he's out with his boys than in the house playing the game?
I think you have to say like online versus just playing the game.
I mean,
it's a difference for me. When you're online, that bothers me because
okay,
like, you can't
would you
pay
rather
attention
he
to me
be
at all.
Out with his homeboys regularly, or home online playing the game with his homeboys?
That's not this long ass pause.
I know, priorities. Because this is what my guy friends have said. Like he's like, I'm not
out in the streets.
I'm not out in the streets. I'm not out drinking heavily. I'm not, talking to girls. I'm not putting myself in any type of temptation. I'm sitting at home with my friends playing the game. Like I am here. It's like I'm not. You don't have to call my phone and be like, "Where you at? You not answering the phone? Oh, you sleep? Why won't you come over? Whatever have you." I think there's just levels to it, and you gotta choose the devil you know.
I think, if I'm being honest, I would rather you go out with your friends.
Can't wait for that to come back.
But then I think about it like this. when you have your life outside of our relationship and I have my life outside of our relationship, we have more to discuss while we're in the relationship.
I agree.
Like, if you're playing the game all the time, like, I don't give a damn what the dude jumping. I don't care about none of that.
But they talk about other stuff while
I
they
know.
in the game.
Well,
it's like sitting on the phone on FaceTime with us. We sit on the phone for an hour and some change, talking about life. We be like, girl, I gotta go. You might hop off, hop back in. All that stuff. You still have stuff to talk about.
I do not believe you are sitting here trying to convince me that the game is not.
I'm not trying to convince you about anything.
You are.
I'm doing what you do, devil's advocate. But the same way you be getting my spirit riled up.
I'm like super riled up right now. I'm like so pissed the fuck off, right? Like,
I know.
That's
I know, you do that to me all the time.
I do that to you all the time.
That's not even real. Well, I agree with that. Huh?
I do like, y'all know I do like playing devil's advocate.
What? Since when?
Oh my god. You know what? That's my next thing to heal.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna claim that the next person in my life is not gonna have we're not gonna have an issue with like quality time and communication. And this is not just like him not being able to communicate with me, but like making sure communication is a priority.
And you will have your separate lives outside of your relationship. And I think that might be the biggest thing.
I feel like she's cruising for a bruising. Right, like she's cruising for a bruising.
You talking about healing.
Almost took your whole face off. Just like,
wouldn't that be an episode? They be like, oh Lord, they got me fighting on the episode. I guess, bitch. Let go of my hair.
I'm done talking to you and about this. All right, you guys.
You chose it.
It's VJ.
It's Jane.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Bye.